Alright, we got another video here for the truly new beginners. If you have any experience and you're already into Tour 3 and Tour 4, this isn't the video for you. Again, this is for people that pretty much just open an account or have had it for a short time. It's a little bit of training on curling and power, backswing, and whatnot. Now, I'm not doing any Tour 1 videos because Tour 1 is pretty self-explanatory. You got a long shot, and then you get a shot to the hole. And obviously, you tie, you go to a shootout. It's pretty basic. It's pretty basic like on any course, but that's just more straightforward. Tour 2 gets a little more technical, where you have to go around boundaries. You have to jump over bunkers, things like that, and at the same time follow what I call the law of the wind. Always, first and foremost, check that wind and play your shot accordingly. So we're going to jump right into it. My other video was Tour 2, Santa Ventura, hole 3, par 5. So hopefully we can get a different hole. We're going to jump right into Tour 2, where we only have 1,140 coins right now. So we don't want to take a chance and lose a Tour 3 and lose 800 and only have like 300 left. So we'll play it safe, and that's called managing your coins. You know, don't chance playing a higher course that you've never played and losing those coins and having to go back and play beginner again. Nobody wants to play the beginner course unless you have to. And if that's where you're at, that's fine. But all I mean is it's boring compared to the other tours. So let's jump right into Tour 2 here, see what we get. Hopefully it's not Santa Ventura hole 3, par 5. Get something different. Okay, Santa Ventura, hole 4, par 5. So we got a different course. That's good. Okay, so our wind is going 1.4 to the right and forward. So I'm going to move over to the left a little bit. And just gonna give it a regular shot. I might give it a little extra power. Just feel that meter out and do your best to time it to get it right in the middle. Great as close shot as you can get. Okay, so we're safe. Like I said in the other video, especially in the beginning, just play it safe. Just give it a normal shot. Stay away from the edges, stay away from the bunkers, stay away from the rough. Just straight shot. So he's going for a power shot, so if he doesn't hit this right,
great shot.
He got a great shot. Okay, so he tried to outdrive us, and that's fine. It didn't really get him that much further ahead, and that's why things like that aren't worth it to me. So you pull on your screen, and that's how you move around. 2.9, forward to the right, looks good. Now, on top of that, I'm going to give it a little curl. Normal shot, move it over, slide it over to the right. So when the ball drops, it's going to move to the right. That's what curling a shot is. Curl to the right, the ball moves to the right after it drops. As you'll see, drops, goes to the right. That's how you curl. And as your club upgrades, your curling ability will get better. And that's how you avoid obstacles. As you get in future tours, that's how you'll get around trees and things like that. There'll be trees that you'll actually have to wrap around. but that's nothing to worry about right now. Again, this video is for true beginners, and if this video is helpful to you, please give it a like.
Great shot.
And it'd be great if you subscribed. Get the name out there and help out some fellow new Golf Clash people. Alright, so we're lined right up at the hole. It's going forward 2.7. I'm going to pull back a little. I'm going to come over to the left a little. So as you see, the ball lands, it's going to go forward and 2.7 towards the right. Forward to the right. So let's see how it works out. We just give it a normal shot.
Perfect shot.
And there we go. So if he misses, we win. If he gets it in, we go to a shootout, which would be good. Then you get to see the shootout for Santa Ventura, hole 4, par 5. See, this is a tougher shot because of the fact that he has no ball guide. The Desert Storm is a terrible club, but it's better than the beginner club. However, still a hard shot. He has to hit this perfect, which he didn't. So we're going to take this one due to the mistake. And that's what I'm talking about. Let them make the mistakes. So we get a few more trophies, which is always good. But the truth is, the trophies don't really mean a lot. The trophies are good for you to feel good about your playing, and winning the trophies are good to be able to get to the next tour once you're ready for it. Don't play the next tour until you're absolutely ready. Until you know all the courses to Tour 2, don't attempt Tour 3. And if you're only sitting at 1,340 coins like me, do not attempt Tour 3 until you get at least, I would say, 2,000 coins, at least. Because then if you lose the 800, if you lose the game in Tour 3, you'll still have 1,200 coins. So that's how you got to manage your coins properly. So we're going to jump into one more Tour 2 here for this video. See if we can get a different course. Juniper Point, hole 3, par 5. Alright, he's got a 5 extra miles, so he's going to be able to clear that bunker, especially with spin. I don't recommend doing what he's doing with this, using side spin to the right and right curl.
Great shot.
That's going to bring him over by those bunkers and trees. But he cleared it. However, unfortunately landed in the rough. He gave it a little too much. So where we only have a 5 rocket, we can't do what he did. So we got to come back a little bit. Alright, we're going to give it all the forward spin we got. And you see where that ball guide goes. When it lands, it's going to go 1.2 to the left. I'm just going to hit it straight forward and hope for the best.
Great shot.
It's tougher when you don't have a good club. Alright. We're sitting behind the trees in the bunker, but we should have a clear shot from here. Where we're sitting is better than sitting in a bunker or in the rough, where he's sitting. So he is going to give this a power shot, I imagine. But it's going to be tough to clear that bunker. Especially where he botched the shot. Alright, so that's good for us. So you let them make the mistakes. Now we're sitting where we can make a clear shot. The wind, 2.1, coming towards you. So, you want to line this up, you could do it here. But I'm going to go up a little further to compensate for the 2.1 coming back towards me. We're going to give, alright, we have no top spin. So we're just going to give this a normal shot, but I'm going to curl it to the left to try and get close to the hole.
Perfect shot.
Alright, so we're still in the fairway. We still have a clear shot to the hole. This is his third shot. If he gets this in, we have to match it. If he misses and we get it in, we win. But if not, we draw and go to a shootout. Chances are he won't make this, just going by the way he's been playing.
Nice on.
But we're all beginners, so this is how you learn. So we see how we're lined up here. Well, we look pretty good. The wind's only 1.2, and if you zoom in on this, you can see where the ball guide is. It's going to push it up a hair, so I'm going to pull back a hair. Normal shot. Get it perfect.
Perfect shot.
And we got pretty darn close. It was still a little too much power, and that's why it didn't go in. So we're going to end up going to a shootout, providing he makes this putt, which he should. Putting is pretty easy. You just got to use patience and watch that meter and basically just line the arrow up. So you pull back to the blue goes over the hole. Don't go any further. You'll give it too much power. And then when you let go, you want to let go right ahead of time. Right before it gets to that middle. And when it's going faster, sometimes you got to let go a little sooner. So that's Juniper Point, hole 3, par 5, and here comes the shootout for it. Okay, he goes first. This is one of my favorite shootouts. And I have some that I really don't like, but this one I like because when you hit it, it goes up this hill and rolls down towards the hole, as you'll see here.
Shot.
Comes up, comes around, rolls around, and he's going to get pretty darn close. We're going to give him a nice shot. So, chances are, unless we get it in the hole, or closer than that, he's going to take this. So we get 2.7. So I'm not going to move that over anymore. It's going to go down 2.7. We don't want a chance hitting that bunker. So, again, we're just going to give this a normal shot.
Great shot.
It wasn't quite perfect, but we'll see what happens. Alright, we just missed it.
Nice on.
Alright, so he's going to take this one. He got close to the hole. but that's okay. You win some, you lose some. Alright, so that's there's 2 holes from Tour 2. There will be more videos coming, so I will see you in the next one.